My challenges are trying to determine if there's a model, a viable business model for adding more data journalism to community newspapers. It's a very difficult thing to scale, and we're looking at some new technologies that make that easier. Some of those technologies are Tableau Public, which is great visualization software. It's easy to use. Enigma is making public data more available to newspapers. So the idea is reporters wouldn't have to be programmers to take advantage of some of this data, and we hope to get that out more broadly to community papers so they can use county-level data to tell their stories with more depth and more credibility, more transparency. The perspective we're taking is rural newspapers, and because this is focused on rural challenges, and newspapers in rural areas have been acutely affected by the other, as all newspapers have, by the downsizing. So if we can make this work in a rural area, I think it will work really anywhere. And the conference is all about rural perspectives. I live on a farm. I live on the farm I grew up on. I telecommuted to USA Today's headquarters for several years, and I think I've got the perspective that what matters most to local audiences is really going to be helped if data is more available to help tell those stories.
Really face a number of challenges on so many levels. Finances, recruitment, workforce challenges, which everybody in New Hampshire is facing anyway. But you know, we face it again. We don't have a lot of resources, so we're always struggling to find, access to them. This event completely connects us with those resources. There are so many people in this community that are here to help us find those resources. If they're not them, they're going to connect you with someone. I think that's the name. Connect. It's so perfect because they really are going to connect you with them. Because we went to the conference today, and there's virtually someone in every room that is going to bridge you to that answer, and that's what this is really all about. What I really enjoy about the Connect event, and especially this year with the Radically Rural Conference, is it really takes you to a larger scale. It really gets you thinking more broad, and not just about your small business and its silo, but really takes you into the community and further. So I really enjoy that aspect of this whole piece.
It's a lot of the people that do similar stuff to what I do are based in Los Angeles or in Tokyo or Berlin. So trying to do this kind of sort of artistic vehicular stuff is a little bit is not so common to do in the Northeast, and especially in New Hampshire. So I, in some ways, am lacking a pre-existing framework of cultural support locally, but at the same time, there's a lot of other kinds of, cultural support. So far, it's been wonderful to be able to show people what I've been up to, rather than just having the bikes sitting on my porch and not having anyone to see them. So that's really, it's exciting to talk to people about my work and to show people that, and to get appreciation for all my hard work.
Herbal LLC is an adult education program designed to deepen one connection with the land around them through herbalism, and the biggest challenge is just getting the word out there through advertising or having the funds to be able to pursue the advertising needed for sponsorship or co-sponsorship or starting word of mouth to spread that in the community. Great, well I'm actually part of the Hannah Grimes Pitchfork Challenge, and so I've been through 4 rounds and I'm a finalist for the idea track for launching my business, and so here I got to speak in front of 100 people earlier today and share my business idea, and I've had people come up to me afterwards and give me their business idea or business cards so that I can potentially teach at their organization later, and then we hear out later who the winner is from the idea track. So it's sharing my vision with a greater community and what I'm doing, which is awesome.